If you've ever checked out my Instagram page, you probably know that one of my favorite barbecue rubs to use is from Meat Church BBQ. So this is run by Matt Pittman in Texas. However, if you'll look at their website, you'll notice that they have a lot of options to choose from. A lot of the rubs have similar names and similar uses. So if you were just to pick two, I think these are the two that you should get. This is not a sponsored video by any means. These are just my genuine opinions. All right, starting with number one. That is the Meat Church Honey Hog Barbecue. This is hands down my go-to anytime I'm cooking up pork. Something about the honey, and they do use real honey powder in this rub, blends really well as a savory, sweet pairing with the pork. They also offer a honey hog hot option, which is very good. I'm usually cooking for families. Often there's a lot of kids, so I don't normally need that spiciness. But hey, if you like a little extra spiciness, that's a good option for you. I'll share a recipe with this rub in just a minute. My other favorite that I think you should get is the Holy Gospel. And I think this is really kind of a perfect all-around barbecue rub. So whether you're doing chicken, beef, potatoes, fish, this just goes good on everything. And I think that's just because it's really well balanced. So it has a lot of spices and aromatic flavors, but also a nice kick of salt, and there's actually a lot of sugar in it as well. So the sweetness of it actually enhances the other flavors. Now, a quick recipe using the honey hog. This is a super easy one. It's 5-star, it's a winner every time. When I don't know what to do for dinner and we're having a lot of people over, my go-to is always honey hog pulled pork. So all you're gonna need for this is a pork shoulder, apple juice, butter, and honey hog. You want to season really liberally. This is a huge piece of meat, so you're not going to over season it. And I'll normally let it sit out for about 30 or 40 minutes and let it kind of soak up and absorb a lot of that flavor. Then you'll put the pork on your smoker of choice at 225 for anywhere from 3 to 5 hours, making sure that you're spritzing it with apple juice every 45 minutes. Once you hit 165 degrees internal temperature, you'll put it in a walled foil pan, a little bit of apple juice in the pan, add some slices of butter on there, more rub on top, and then make sure you cover it really tightly with foil around the top of it, close it off nice and sealed, and that way you're gonna make sure that you steam the pork from that point, and that is what's gonna make it fall apart when it's time to pull it. Back on at 275, cook it until it hits 203 internal temperature, somewhere around there. You really just want it to go until the probe is going in like softened butter super easily, and then make sure you rest it for at least an hour, but more if you can, and then go ahead and shred it. So you can use this on pulled pork sandwiches, you can have it on tacos, and I even love to have it with my breakfast the next day, cook it up with some fried eggs. It is delicious. So an easy recipe with the Holy Gospel, smoked, smashed baby golden potatoes. So you're just gonna boil some baby golden potatoes until they're fork tender. Once they've cooled, you can use your hands or the bottom of a flat cup to smash them down. Season with olive oil and just a bunch of this Holy Gospel. You can put them on the oven or on your smoker at 450 for 20 to 30 minutes until they're golden brown. Serve it with some sour cream, some crumbled crispy bacon, chives. Just a super good, delicious side for a football game or a family gathering. So that is it, guys. If you're gonna buy 2 rubs from Meat Church, they have some other amazing rubs, but I think if you have at least these 2 in your cabinet, you're gonna be pretty set up. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll catch you next time. Okay, I'm done.